Oh, no. Right. All right, all right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Paul Loyam, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who grew well. Blessed salutations to the hopeful elect that's scattered abroad. The Akim and the Aquat that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that this lesson is edifying. The brother Shawab, I'm back at you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson is, just rolling in the spirit. I usually do try to roll in the spirit when I come on these highways and byways, unless I got a certain topic. All right. But at the end of the day, we come out week in, week out, day in, day out to prophesy the downfall of America, prophesy the downfall of the so-called white man, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. Also, America is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures, that whore of Babylon. We come out here to prophesy the downfall of it. All right. And salvation, we preach salvation to let you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know and understand that you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speak of, man. All right. And again, salvation is on to you. All right. And Lord willing, brothers, wake up. The rest of the elect wake up, because we at that time. We at the time frame where things is about to end. All right. But, before I get started, I just wanted to state something. I was just talking to one of the brothers, shout out to the brother Shapal from the Dallas camp, out there in GMS. But, I was talking to him, and, it's just a beautiful thing to be in this truth, man. And I just wanted to say I appreciate each and one of you brothers that are doing that work, man, that are pushing this word out to the best of your abilities, man. It's a beautiful thing to see my brothers doing their thing, man. All right. Believe it or not, I might not comment on the comment board. I might not let it be known that I'm watching, but I'm watching every single one of you brothers whenever I can, through the spirit. And it's a beautiful thing to see each and one of you brothers grow in this truth and continue to keep growing, And let me bring this out. Matter of fact, get my phone out. All right. This is this, I believe, is in Hebrews. Yep, Hebrews 13:1. And it says, let brotherly love continue, and we're going to continue to keep spreading that brotherly love, man, because those are, the ones that are in this ministry is your true brothers and sisters. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that. That's in Matthew. And I haven't gone to that in a while. Matthew, I believe I think it's 12. No, it might have been 10. Oh, it's locked here. Matthew. No, it might have been 12. It's locked here. I went to the wrong spot. Yep, Matthew 12, and I'll start at 46, and it tells you right here, it says the true family of Yahushua. All right, so it says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother, sister, and mother. You see? So those that do the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is your true brethren, man. Your true family. All right? I don't care if you came from a family of 12 brothers, 13 sisters. All right? If none of them in the truth, all right, none of them are your brethren and your true brothers and sisters, man. Those that do the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is your true family, man. All right? And again, I'm very thankful to have all my brothers, all right, and the few sisters that's in this truth, you know, that are continually doing the work, you know, in sincerity and in truth. You know, starting with my brothers out in the GMS camp in Newark, man. All right, New Jersey camp. You know, there's 10 of us out there. Each and one of those brothers, well, I will be the 10th, but the 9 brothers, you know, each and one of them, hey, you know, I have much love for them brothers, man. Because we all, at the end of the day, you have to understand, we pick each other up. All right, we pick each other up. All right, iron sharpeneth iron. Let me get that real quick. This is I don't know what to say that. This is Proverbs 27:17, and it says, "Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend." You see, so us being out here on these highways and byways, us constantly having communication with each other, all right, we're constantly edifying one another. As a matter of fact, the scriptures tell you that. It tells you, comfort one another with these scriptures, all right, that let it be edifying, all right? We edify one another on a daily basis. Iron sharpeneth iron, man. We make we sharpen each other's swords, basically. On top of us sharpening our swords, you know, we're sharpening each other's swords, because what do true friends have, man? True friends have each other's backs, all right? So when we're out on these highways and byways, and we're doing lessons, sit downs at home, you know, whatever it is, you know, it might not even be us doing the lesson, just speaking to a brother, all right? That in itself is going to sharpen us up, man. You know, through the spirit, we might have kind words for a brother, you know, something that we have to let go through the spirit, come out of our mouth, you see? And brothers got to hear that from each other, you know, not from the world out here, man. We don't give a fuck what these people got to say, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, for one brother to another to come out and say something, you know, we might have to hear that, you know? So we know that, you know, we're doing what we're supposed to, you know, and call Haloim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for that always. It always starts with giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because if it wasn't for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we would have never been interacting with that brother, all right? We wouldn't be able to, you know, edify that brother. So all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for that. But it's a beautiful thing to have the brothers in this ministry, you know, and you know, Lord willing, we all reach that destination that we're striving for, man, to be in that kingdom together, you know, sitting next to Yahushai, drinking and celebrating, all right? You know, there's many brothers that we don't even get to talk to that we know they're in the ministry, you know what I'm saying? But it's all through the spirit if we run into certain brothers and things like that, you know? But hey, you know, I wish I could run into Apostle Gabar, Apostle Tahar, you know, and so on, you know. But hey, it's all through the spirit. So regardless if we're talking or not, man, each and one of those brothers I care for very much, you know. And for any brother that's listening to this truth right now, you know, if you ever need anything, all right, don't hesitate to ask, man. I will do what I can to the best of my ability, man. I will lay down my life for you brothers. You know what I'm saying? I will lay down my life for Yahushai at all times. All right? Because what did he say? He said, ye are my friends. All right? Matter of fact, let me get that up. I believe that's in Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 7. This is Wisdom of Solomon 7, and it's like 27, 28 around there. Um, now I think, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, actually, no. What I was thinking about in that, I read it though, that through the scriptures anyway. You know, I mean through the spirit anyway. It says, outside of 24, 7 and 24, for wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh and pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Therefore can no undefiled thing fall into her. For she is, and this she is talking about wisdom, man. All right. For she is the brightness of everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh, and the image of his goodness. For being but one, she can do all things and remain in herself. She maketh all things new, and all ages entering into holy souls. She maketh them friends of Yahweh and prophets. You see? So us having the same wisdom and being one accord, man, we are all here to make each other, to be each other's friends. You know, that's why Yahweh said that ye are my friends. All right. And as a matter of fact, this wisdom is Yahweh, man. All right. All these words that are in this book, that is wisdom, is Yahweh, man. Yahweh was the word. All right. So by us having this wisdom, we are friends of Yahweh. And by us having the wisdom, we are friends of each other. You see? She maketh all things new. You know? And what are we waiting for? That new heaven, that new earth. All right? Did not Yahweh say, I make all things new? You see? See how it all go hand in hand, man. So it's an honor to have each and one of you brothers in this ministry fighting for your lives, for salvation, to continue, man. You see? These other bugged out camps that don't have no knowledge, man, that are just fucking playing around with this truth, there is no love for you, man. All right? These other people that are 2/3 that are that are Israelites, all right, there is no love for you. Why? Because you're against the Heavenly Father, man. King David said, am I not against them who are against thee? All right. He said, I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. You see? So those people are our enemies. When you come back in the kingdom and you're in the right mind, all right, the right mind state, then you're going to be our friends, man. But as of now, we really can't have love for you, man. But each and one of these brothers that are pushing this word to the best of their ability, absolutely. All right, we friends unto the end of this thing, man. And I appreciate each and one of you brothers. All right. Let me bring this out. This is Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus, I believe, is in 6. All right. 6 and 7. And it says, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Yeah, you can't be quick to just say, you know, that brother right there, that's your boy right there. You know, you don't know nothing about this brother. How we doing, brother? We don't, Shalom. You know, we don't know nothing about this brother or anything like that. All right. And you're just going to be quick to, you know, give him credit. You know, that's my boy right there, you know. You can't do that. You got to prove a brother first, man. You know, that's why I tell you in the scriptures to test the spirits, man. Try out the spirits. See where a brother's spirit is really at. Because some friends, some people that claim to be your friends are for their own occasion, man. At the end of the day, you know, they might say that they with you, down with you and all that, but in the day of trouble, all right, they're not going to be there for you, man. You see? So it continually says, it says, if thou would get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend of his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble. You see? He's not going to abide in the day of trouble. All right? when it really come down to it, because even when we wasn't in this truth, people were like that, man. That's why they tell you that saying that friends come and go, man. Because friends are here today and they're gone tomorrow. You know, they only stick around when they need something, you know, when it's convenient for them. But these people really don't, you know, to find true loyalty, you know, it's very hard, you know. And I ain't trying to boast myself, but when I was in the world, man, I was always a very loyal person to whoever was my, you know, whoever I was around. Even when these people were pieces of shit, I was a loyal person, you know. Until you really got me to my point where I had to, you know, fall back and not fuck with you, you know. But at the end of the day, it's very hard to find loyalty. And each and one of these brothers that's in this truth, I believe that each and one of them has some type of loyalty. You know, that's why we were, I feel like sometimes that's why we were chosen for this truth, you know, because loyalty plays a good part in it. You know, if you don't have loyalty, how can you be in this truth? You know, you can't be trusted in this truth if you have no loyalty. But Yahushua picked us for a reason, because he might have seen some type of loyalty in us, you know, and he know that we're going to have his back at the end of the day. All right. So it says, for some men, back in 6 and 8, Ecclesiasticus, for some man is a friend for his own occasion and will not abide in the day of trouble. And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. You see? Because you got some of them that's going to turn into, you know, anger, being pissed off, being jealous, you know? That's not a good friend, man. Shouldn't be like that. This shit is not a competition, man. We're here to have each other's backs at the end of the day. All right, we're here to pick up one another and comfort one another with these words. All right, we all running for the race, man. But we, you know, we all get the same penny at the end of the day. Whether you've been in this truth for 30 years or whether you've been in this truth 2 days, 2 hours, you know, when the time comes for them clouds to be cracked, if you found doing the work, man, we all gonna receive that same penny at the end of the day, man. All right. Now in the kingdom there will be ranks, but at the end of the day, all you want to do is get your foot in the door. You see? That's all you want to do, man. It doesn't matter who got what, who did this. Just to be in that kingdom is the most beautiful thing, man. All right? If I could just get my pinky up in there, you know, I'm satisfied with that. You see? But see, a lot of people don't think in that way. People greedy. People want to be better than someone. You know, people want more knowledge than this one, more knowledge than that one. You can't be like that, man. We are all brethren. We have to have love for the ministry. You see? Matter of fact, I got a scripture that popped up in my head real quick. Where is it at? Give me 1 second. We are all one member of the body. All right, I got it. I got it, but I'll bring that out in a second. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to bring it out now. All right? Through the Spirit. This is 1 Corinthians 12 and 12. And it says, for as the body is one and has many members, see, and we all are each individually a piece of Yahushua's body, man. All right? Each and one of us. That's why we are lively stones. You know, in the tabernacle that's being built spiritually, the tabernacle of David, each and one of us are stones being built up in that tabernacle, you see? So each and one of us is a body piece in Yahushua, man. And it says, for as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of the one body, being many, are one body, so also is Hamashiach. For by one Spirit we are all baptized in one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, all right? And that's talking about Israelite foreigners, the Gentiles. It's not talking about these other Gentiles. It's talking about the Israelite foreigners, all right? And it says, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, am I not of the body? Is it therefore not of the body? You see? if their whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? But now has Yahweh set the members, every one of them, in the body as it has pleased him. And if they were all one member, where were the body? But now are they many members, yet but one body. See, if you can understand that, see, only the elect is going to understand that. Somebody else that reads that, they're just going to be like, what is going on? You see, they're going to be confused with the way that it's almost like putting a riddle together, you see? And it says, but now are they many members, yet but one body. And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. Nay, much more those members of the body which seem to be more feeble are necessary. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundant honor. And our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. For our comely parts have no need, but Yahweh has tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to that part which lacketh. And that's why we constantly picking each other up. That's why it says iron sharpeneth iron, man. Because when one brother lacks, another brother picks him up. You see? And at the end of the day, we are all that one body. So you need all your body parts. Every body part in the body plays at least something that is important in that role of the body, man. See, you can't, if you don't have your mind, how can you move and walk down the street? You understand? Why? You won't be able to do it. Why? Because your body's not in sync. All right? You're missing a part of the body. So it's the same thing with those that are the elect. If you're missing a part of the body, whether he does much work or not, all right, the body is not in sync, which is going to actually tell you that. All right. And it says, and those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more honorable, more abundant honor. And our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. For our comely parts have no need, but Yahweh has tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to that part which lacked, that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all members rejoice with it. You see? So that's why it's important. Because if one brother, all right, is off, then the whole body is off. All right? One brother falls, the whole body falls. You see? But if all brothers are in sync, we're all going to be glorified together. You see, that's why we're going to all be glorified together at the end. Lord willing, we are those men. We will all be glorified together with Yahushua when he comes, man. You see? And because we're ultimately a piece of the body of Yahushua, all right? Each and one of us have to play our role to the best of our ability. The portion that was given onto you, the measure of faith that was given onto you. You see? Because if one of us is off, then we're not completing that body of Yahushua, man. All right? We're pretty much, just look at it in a spiritual sense, we're bringing Yahushua back to life by being hand in hand and in sync with each other. But exactly. But if we're not in sync, all right, and we're not going hand in hand, and one piece is missing, then Yahushua never gonna come, man. You got to look at it in that spiritual sense. You see? So that's why it's important to continue with the brotherhood, man, and be not, you know, don't be in that mode of, you know, this person out there, you know, I don't like this person because of this. He think he better than this, or he think he better. You better fucking work that shit out, man. You see? This game, this truth ain't nothing to play with like that, man. It's not a fucking, it's not a contest at the end of the day. You see, yeah, we're all in the race, all right, together. But like I said, you know, we all receive that same penny at the end of the day. Whether you've been in this truth 30 plus years, or you've been in this truth 2 hours, it don't matter. We're all going to receive that penny, okay? So, continuing on real quick, it says, and whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Now ye are the body of Hamashiach and members in particular. You see, so we are all body parts of Yahweh Shai, man, and we gotta what? Resurrect them, bring them back by doing what we're supposed to, man, but by doing what's required. All right. So going back to Ecclesiasticus 6 and 9, and there is a friend who being turned into enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself and will be bold over the servants. You know, if thou be brought low, he will be against thee and will hide himself from thy face. And you can't do that, man. If there's a quarrel against you and a brother, matter of fact, there's a scripture that tell you that in Matthew, if there be a quarrel against a brother, KJV. Let me get this one. This one popped up first. This is Colossians 3:13. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Hamashiach forgave you, also do you. Also do you. You see, we gotta forgive each other, man, at the end of the day. All right. Another scripture that just popped up to my mind was how many times shall I forgive them? 7 times, KJV. Yep. This is Matthew 18:21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? Yahweh shall say unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but unto 77 times. You see? So no matter what it is, man, if it's a brother in this truth, all right, we are bound to make mistakes. We ain't perfect, man. You gotta get that pride out of yourself, man. And you know what? If you got a quarrel against your brother, forgive a brother. All right, settle it straight. Don't go to camp. Don't go on to videos, and don't continue on life having a problem with a brother. You let it be known right off the rip, man, because that causes a spirit, that causes a demon, and you carry that demon with you. So you could be doing all these videos, or you could be with a brother that you don't like in the camp, but you in the camp with them every Saturday or something, and deep down, you know, there's a whole little friction there, you know, that you're not fooling Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai at the end of the day. You're only fooling yourself. And then all you're doing is raising up a spirit that could possibly a demon that'll jump on both of your asses, man. So when you have a problem, you got to let it be known, man. All right. That's why it says open rebuke is better than secret love, man. You got to come out and tell it just like how it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's what makes y'all stronger. That's what comes y'all both into an agreement. All right. Matter of fact, it says that in the scriptures. Can they both unless they be agreed, KJV. This is Amos 5. I believe it's in Amos. Unless they both agree, KJV. Amos, yep, Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? You see? So if they're not on the same page, man, how can they really walk together? It's not gonna happen, man. So y'all both have to be in sync, or whatever, how many people it is in your camp, or how many people you deal with, all right, during this truth. You have to all agree in one, man. All right. Let me 1 second. I wanted that Matthew. You know, I used Colossians. That was pretty much the point. If there's a quarrel, you know, let it be known, man. Let everybody. Damn, I'm losing my voice. I can't believe I'm losing my voice right now. That shit came out randomly. All right, so
foreign stuff.
Yeah, that too. But it's probably because I've been out the last 3 days in a row. So, you know, that yelling.
You was out yesterday?
Yeah, I was out here yesterday. I was out here the day before. But
I was out of town.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. All right.
I'm gonna definitely.
But yeah, man, if there's a quarrel against brothers, man, let it be known. All right, so let me finish Ecclesiasticus 6 and 12, where I was at. It says, if thou be brought low, he will be against thee and will hide his face from thee. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that has found such an one has found a treasure. Nothing does contravail a faithful friend, and his excellency is unvaluable. All right, you see? So when you have a good friend, a faithful friend, a friend that's in his truth, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. Nothing can outvalue that, man. That's beyond the value, man. All right? That's like when it tells you in the scriptures, because that's a twofold sentence, a twofold scripture too, when it says, who can find a virtuous woman, all right? Because it's far above rubies. All right, that's talking about a woman, but that's also talking about wisdom. Because this wisdom is a virtuous woman, you see? And this wisdom is way above all rubies, all right? But it's like the same thing. You know, having that friend, this is above all rubies, man. To have a friend that's in this truth, you know, that's a beautiful thing, because those are the men that we all going to be linked up together in that chariot together, man. Those are going to be the friends that you're going to see, Lord willing, we are of that elect. You know, we might not be around each other now, but when the time comes that we celebrating with Yahushua, you know, oh shit, that was the brother I was on Instagram all the time talking to. You know, oh, that was the brother that was always backing me up, you know, doing this, doing that. You got to look at it in that sense. All right. So it says, nothing does contravail a faithful friend, and his excellency is unvaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall find them. You see? So those that are in this truth and fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, you're going to find faithful friends along the way. And the ultimate faithful friend is who? Yahushua, man. Okay? That's your true, that's your bestest. How the girls say it in these days. That's my bestest of my bestest, you know? That's your best friend right there, man. This truth is your best friend. You see, this truth will never leave your side. Yahushua never going to leave your side. And those that are walking in the spitting image of Yahushua, they ain't going to leave you neither, man. They're going to always be having your back, man. No matter what, how far they are, all right? They're going to be there for you at all times. So it says, a faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find them. Whoso feareth the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall direct his friendship. All right. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. And see, that's when that saying that comes out in the Bible, when they be like, love thy neighbor. See, that's what they're talking about, love thy neighbor. Because you get these fucking Christians and shit, they get the wrong impression of when it says love thy neighbor. They think they talking about the one that live next door to your ass. So if that motherfucker Edomite, you supposed to love his ass? No, man. Let's talk about those that are in this truth. Again, like I read earlier, all right, in Matthew 12, those that do the will of my Father, the same as my brother, my sister, and my mother. You see? Those that do the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, those are your true friends, man, your true family. Everybody else is irrelevant. So when it tells you love thy neighbor, it's talking about those that's in this truth, you know? Because there will be times where brothers have a problem with each other, man. You hear the elders and apostles talk about it all the time, man. I've already seen a bunch of videos with Apostle Tahar saying that shit, man, that you motherfuckers better get it together, man. And it's true. None of y'all should have a hate between your brothers, man. All right? We're here. We all doing the same thing, man. All right? And we're all striving for the same prize, man, and that's salvation. So we got to have each other's backs. It's funny, we'll have problems with each other, but you won't have a problem with the Edomite. You won't have a trouble with the so-called white man when he's doing some bullshit. You'll stand up against your own brother, all right? But you won't stand up against this motherfucker that's been depressing you all your fucking life, you see? But then again, that's all part of the curses. Matter of fact, let me get that. Deuteronomy 28. This is Deuteronomy 28. And
15.
Yeah. The one I'm looking for is
Certainly cursed in the city.
absolutely. But the one I'm looking for is coming up by right now, right here. 28 and 54, and it says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. You see, and that's why you see our people constantly killing each other out here on these streets, man. Oh, shalom, brother. Oh, shalom. All right. But that's why you see black on black crime, Spanish on Spanish crime, blacks killing Spanish, you know, so-called black men and so-called Spanish. All right. We kill amongst ourselves, man, but we won't kill the fucking white man, which is the one that's fucking oppressing us all day long, man. You see? But that's because it's a curse that we will hate each other, man. And not only that, the so-called white man basically brings out witchcraft and sorcery for us to hate each other. You know, he labels us to certain people. Just them giving you that byword as a name, all right, telling you you a nigger, you a spick, all right, you an Indian, you this, that caused separation from each and one of us. When we're all the same people, we're all Israelites and we're all brothers. But in our minds, all right, those that are caught up in this way of society, they don't understand that. So they think, oh, well, I'm shit. I don't know about you, nigga. I'm a nigga. I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Or this one, you know, oh shit, you know, la raza. You know, yo soy dominicano. Yo soy puertorriqueño. You know, and they have a pride. That shit brings up pride, man. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakatah. Willie Billy. My boy Willie Billy. You know, but it brings what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what's a good word. Animosity. Animosity, yeah. Animosity, yeah. It brings that animosity upon us, man. You know, to think we're better than the next man. It brings that pride out of us to think that, oh, well, you know, we Latinos are better than you so-called black men, or we black men are better than you. You know, we're all brothers at the end of the day. That's how dumb our fucking people are, man. But again, I'm gonna read that again. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother. And that's what we see. You see, our brothers have an evil eye toward each and one of their own brothers. Matter of fact, shalom, brother. Even our own family will hate each other. You ever realize you have a brother and that motherfucker hates you? You know, oh, well, dad always gives you this. You know, my mom gives him all this shit, this and that. It brings out that jealousy, man. When at the end of the day, y'all come for the same fucking bloodline, man. All right? Hello. So that's something that we got to break, man. That's a generational curse that's given onto us over and over and over and over again. And we got to break from that, man. And the only way you could break from that is from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, when we were all like that at one point, each and one of us brothers that are in this truth were like that at one point. All right. Not saying we were racist toward each other or anything like that, but we had a certain quarrel against each other. But when we all came into this truth and we realized, oh shit, we really are brothers. Now the ones that are in this truth, we salute each other all day long, man. Don't matter what fucking race it is. All right. We're sitting here giving each other props all day. All right. Saluting each other. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakatah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakatah. That's how. See, back in the days, that's how it was, man. Back in those days, brothers was so in sync that that's all you heard. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakatah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Barakatah. But once that separation came, those captivities came, all right? Once we all lost our fucking heritage, that's when we all started coming up against each other. And then especially when that fucking TV came out. Once that TV came out, all right, Esau done brainwashed all of us with that shit and really lost us, you know? And then we started going against each other. And you see it more than ever now. Brother put up our brother from the Florida camp, Tampa Bay camp, he put up a video where you see our brothers fighting each other. You see two Latino brothers fighting two so-called black men, all right? Latino brothers was whooping the other guy's ass, all right, both of their asses. And then what happened? After the one got his ass whooped, which nowadays we live in a society where motherfuckers can't take an ass whooping, you know? Just like Jada Kiss says, all right? Young little niggas don't want to get punched in their faces. So they carry the burner and catch a couple cases. That's what these motherfuckers is about. They can't take an ass whooping to live another day. When I was growing up, you would get your ass whooping, you live another day and go on about your business. But now, you get your ass whooped, a motherfucker feels some type way that you whooped his ass and he got to pull out a knife, pull out a gun, you know? And that's what ended up happening in the video. You know, they ended up shooting the one Latino boy after the one boy got his ass whooped. So what? You got your ass whooped. Take it like a man. But we don't have men no more, man. You see? So, Salakia. Read that again, 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward his wife. Yeah, you even see the same thing with these men and their wives. They have an evil eye toward their wife. Some of them are jealous of their wives, you know. Oh shit, my girl make more money, man. I fucking hate that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It be like that. And vice versa. That's a curse for the woman, for her to have an evil eye toward her husband. All right. And then it says, and toward the remnant of his children, which shall leave. You see? And you see that a lot with our men. That's a big thing with our men. They leave their women and they leave their children. And that's why our children grow up to be monsters, man, because there's no guidance from the male. All right. When you have the male in the family, all right, there's order. There is there's rules. But when you don't have the man, which that's a systematic thing that's set up by Esau. That's why the men are always being put in jails. All right. Somehow they always try to take you away from your family. All right. It goes back to the Willie Lynch letters, man. If you read the Willie Lynch letters, you know, the Willie Billy Lynch letters. If you read the Willie Lynch letters, all right, you literally gonna see how they've really worked a number on our people, man. They were taking those men, they were buck breaking them right in front of their fucking family, you know. They were doing it right in front of their children. They were taking men and killing them and slaughtering them in front of their women and children, all right. And the woman, especially like when the buck breaking came about, the women would think that the man wasn't a man for that, you know. But it was all part of their agenda to break down that family structure, that male, man. Break them down. And it's the same thing for the Latino tribes and the Indian tribes, man. That's why I said in the scriptures that Judah and Israel were oppressed together. All right. We went through the same exact shit, just different time frames, man. But we were all oppressed together at the end of the day, man. You see? So it says, let me read 56 to prove that the woman is in the same boat. All right. It says, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set sole of her foot upon the ground, for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom, and toward her son and her daughter. And it's the same thing. You know, you got these women that they don't give a shit about the man. They don't give a shit about their kids. All they want to do is go out there and have a good old time and wiggle that ass. You see? As long as they wiggling that ass and they look good to 100 niggas, all right? Oh, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as a family, you know, as a woman. You know, that's how they really feel, man. And they bugged out their mind. That's why in these last days, a lot of these women are about to fucking catch it on a horrible way. Tells you that in Isaiah what? Isaiah 32. Arise, ye women that are at ease, man. You women are about to catch it on a high level, man. You about to catch a spiritual ass whooping, man. All right? And a physical ass whooping. A lot of you women's gonna be fucking ravished out here. All right? You wanted to be a fucking cock carousel rider all day long. All right? You wanted to be a doorknob and let every nigga take a turn. All right? Well, that's what's gonna happen to you in that day. All right? Every man's gonna take a turn. And especially when you get these fucking nasty ass, filthy ass UN troops come out here and grab your ass, they ain't gonna care about you. They have a perpetual hatred for your ass. So they gonna grab your ass and do what they did to our people back in the day. The same shit. All right? It's gonna be heavy out here, man. Heavy spirit on you women. 2/3 of our people gotta die, and a lot of them is gonna be you women. There's more women than men in this society, man. So you do the math. All right? A lot of y'all gonna catch it out here, man. Straight up. But let me go to this comment board, see what you brothers got. Oh yeah, y'all got some heat. I can feel it. They go them spirits. They go them spirits, Lou. Yeah, they raising up. Yeah. This is yeah, brother, put that up. I'll read it again just to the spirit. Matthew 12 and 47. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren, those that for whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. You see, that's who your true family is. That's who your true brethren are, man. All right. And that's one of them evil bitches too. See, one of them that was stepping all over my shit that day. She probably getting her ass whooped by that nigga. You know, yeah, that's spiritual. Was I not just talking about that shit? That he would be evil toward his that's spiritual right there.
That's mother and son.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Is it?
That is
mother and son. Look at that. That's it. Well, you know what? That's another thing too. It tell you in the scriptures, honor thy father, honor thy mother. You know, you gotta honor your mother and your father regardless. At the end of the day. You see? And that's also twofold, because there's another scripture where it tells you honor thy father and thy mother, which is that first commandment. And that's in Ephesians, I believe 5, or Ephesians 6 and 1 or 5 and 1. But when it talks about that, that's talking about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and this truth. Because Yahweh is the father, but thy mother is also considered as this truth, which it tells you that in 2nd Ezra, that thy mother is understanding, you know? So you have to what do you call it? Honor your father and your mother, honor Yahweh, and honor this truth that is given on to you. But in Exodus, it talks about honor your father and your mother, meaning your actual family, man. All right. I know sometimes it can get nasty and it can get, you know, certain type way. You might have a piece of shit mom or dad, or vice versa, some piece of shit kids. All right, look, they fighting over there. They're over there throwing punches, yo. Mom and dad swinging at each other over there. I mean, mom and son swinging over there at each other, man. Who the fuck do that shit? How you square up with your mom, yo? You know, that's some crazy shit, man. This is why we got to get the fuck up out of here, man. You know, that's curses upon our people, man. You see, curses upon our people. And as a matter of fact, that goes with that scripture, that the mother shall have hate toward her son and her daughter. Let me read that again one more time.
You see it though live, bro.
You see it live for real. I wish I could zoom in over here. Can I? Nah, I can't zoom in. I probably could if I try to. I don't want to touch it though. Let me see. Nah, it won't let me. Yeah, but they over there swinging at each other. That's some funny shit. Let me read that again. 28, Deuteronomy 28 and 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. You see? Can't make it up. That's for damn sure. That's the spirit right there, man. That's the spirit showing you that shit is real, man. And I've seen worse than that shit, man. You know?
She pushing and shoving.
Yeah, she over there pushing and shoving hard.
You tell her about to cut you.
I'm about to cut you. She about to cut you, she said. Boy, this shit is not fake. That's the type of shit you hear on the 12 o'clock news by tomorrow. Mother burnt up by her son. Or mother burnt her son while he was sleeping.
Oh, look. Oh, he knocked it down.
See? Oh, see? See? She done got punched in her face. Oh, man, that's crazy right there. That's crazy. He said, get in the car, bitch. And anyway, let me bring these scriptures out, man. That shit is
crazy. He came out of her womb.
That exactly, man.
He came.
Matter of fact, now you said that, that's the scripture right here. Because when we are, woo! I got two scriptures for that. Man, when he come out of, man, when he be born, he be in trouble. KJP. This is Job. Job 14 and 1. Man that is born of a woman is a few days and full of trouble. The moment you are born, man, a few days, you're already in trouble, bro. It tell you in the scripture is that. That's Job 14 and 1. Man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble. Yeah, that's serious right there, man.
Yeah, it is.
Psalms 51. Psalms 51 and Psalms 51 and 5. Behold, I was shapen in an iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. You see, the moment you born in fucking sin. You know, we're born, and why? Because it all goes back to that garden when Eve took on the philosophy. That's why I say, for the beginning of sin came through the woman, and through her we all die, man. That's why this whole world is all fucked up, man.
Satan was in control.
Exactly. This whole world is fucked up off of straight Eve, man. You see? And that was the Eve right there. That was a pure Judite. You know? And that happens to, you know, it's not to bash those the Judites, but that happens, it happens in all tribes, but that happens the most in Judah, man. Heavy. And I've said that many times. You know, the elders go into it. It's the truth, because you know why? Because Judah is the top tribe, man. Judah catches the worst out of all things, out of all people. All right. You tell me. Keep an eye on the road. Yeah, keep eye on the road. Keep going, bro. Yeah. All right, man. Mashugana, go. Go ahead. You will be soon as a slave. All right. But you know, what was I saying? That you know, we're born into sin off the rip because of the woman, you know, and the reason that the Judites catch it the worst is because they are the top tribe, man. You see? So if you always look, the Judite men and the Judite women catch a lot of hell, man. The worst, because they are the top tribe. All right. And all these other tribes follow after Judah. Damn.
That sounds like a
That's
car.
just somebody like somebody got smacked. All right. Let's see what brothers got. Beautiful. This is Luke 12:52. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, and the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. You see, it's gonna be. That's why it tells you in what was that? Matthew 10 and 14, 34. All right, Matthew 10 and 34 said that he came. 35 said that he came to set variance. You know, meaning division. All right, 10 and 34. It says, "Think not I come to bring peace on earth. I come not to bring peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his mother, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." You see? And the man's foes shall be they of his own household, man. So there's gonna be a lot of division in the families, man, in these last days, man. We seen it, you know, hand in hand with ourselves being in this truth. You know, we came to this truth, and who's the first people we go to tell about this truth? Excited as hell. You go tell your loved ones, your best friends, you know, and they be the first ones to be looking at you like you fucking nuts. You actually get more respect than the people on the streets than your family members in this truth, you know, and that's crazy. And it be like that in just reality, period. You know, when you're not even in the truth, we tend to love people on the street, our friends, more than we love our closest ones. We show more respect to those that be out on the streets than to, you know, show more respect to the ones that really matter, that been holding you down all your life, you know, putting a roof over your head. You see, that shit is crazy, man. So, you know, he come to set a variance against us. And let's go into that word variance. All right, variance. All right. Variance, which it goes into the kazo, it says to cut into 2 parts, cleave asunder, sever. You see? So what are you cutting into 2 parts? What are you dividing? You dividing the righteous from the wicked. All right. You dividing those that are in this truth. All right. And those that are not in this truth. And this heavy division being brought upon earth. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said that also. He said, think not that I come to bring peace. I come not to bring peace, but rather division. You see, division is being brought upon us, man. Okay. So continuing, this is 1 Corinthians 7 and 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Yeah. And you got to be like that. You know, be like if you don't have a wife, keep your eyes single. Those that keep their eyes single, their whole body shall be filled with light. You know, when you go into that word single, it's talking about us being focused, you know, being focused in this truth. All right. You want to be more focused than ever. And this is vice versa for the woman too. You know, you ain't got a man, don't go out there really searching for none. You know, now if you really need one, because at the end of the day, you are going to need a man of the Lord. All right. But you got to understand that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to be the one that puts that all in play for us. You know, he going to lead you to a man. If you're being a righteous woman to the best of your ability and doing what you're supposed to, when the time comes to Jacob's trouble and things like that, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to take care of you, man. He going to set it all up for you real nice. You see? Genesis 4:9, and the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said unto Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Of course. We're family. You're supposed to be looking out for one another. So why would Cain even say that shit? So you see the spirit that Cain came in those days, man? All right? He already had a problem with his brother, man. That's how you know that that was Esau, man. He despised his brother in the beginning. When Esau came on the scene, he despised Jacob. This is how you link up the scriptures, man, through the spirit. See? But the original person, the person with a fucking regular Babylonian head, all right, Babylonian brain, ain't gonna put that together. They're gonna be like, nah, that's just two separate stories right there. All right? Yeah, there might be two separate stories, but they still have the same fucking outcome. You know? The same outcome in both of them. This is Romans 12:10. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Beautiful, see? You got to be affectionate towards one another, man. All right? When you in this truth and in this ministry, man, we got it. We got each other's backs, man. All right? We show love to each other. Charity, man. All right? Without these things, man, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua not going to choose you. All right? That's one of the attributes that we have to work on to make us perfect when that time comes, man, to be delivered, man. That you be found that you be found worthy. All right? This is Matthew 19:19. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. You see? The respect you show for your mother, your father, all right? Even the respect that you show for Yahweh in this truth, all right? Likewise, you're going to show on to the rest of the people that are surrounded around you. You know, even though we tell you that these 2/3 be, they're enemies unto us because they're contrary to the scriptures, and we hate them with perfect hatred. But even then, we got to sometimes show them some type of, I don't want to say fully love, man, but you got to be in character with them, man. Because that's what shows your character, showing that you are a true man of the Lord. All right? Salakia. That's right. 4 angels that gonna hold back the 4 winds. Exactly. That's definitely Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Beautiful. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I brought that out before. That's the spirit. Look, that might shit. Who knows? Who knows? He might have got his mom's. He might have chipped his mom up. You don't know, man. Hey, man, it's a cold world out here, man. It's a cold world, and you got to always carry your North Face with you, man. You see? You ain't got your North Face in this cold ass world. You're gonna freeze to death out here. Ayam the bar. This is Romans 12:5. Oh yeah. That's the one I had brought out before. Bring those out. This is Romans 12:6. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna bring that out because I didn't bring that up before. I brought it down from 12. Beautiful though. I'll bring it from 12:4. Romans 12:4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. All right. It says, so we being many are one body in Hamashiach, and everyone members one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the portion of faith, or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching. You see? So we all have different attributes in this truth, man, as brothers, you know, and we're all, at the end of the day, by the time Yahweh Shai comes, we all gonna be in sync the way we're supposed to be, man. We're all gonna be fulfilling our lots at the end of the day, you know. This is Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired. Let's lock it. That's talk about us, you know, gathering ourselves together, you know, which that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He has gathered us together, man. And that's a beautiful thing, to come back as one whole, man, as one nation, you know. We was a nation that was separated. Now we're a nation being brought back all in one, you know.
That was a terrible accident. I just want you to know.
That was an accident?
Right over there.
Oh, it was?
Oh.
I want to know where the ambulance went. Was that for the lady? Nah, they went that way.
Yeah, you know what? He probably got hit by a car.
He might have. He might have.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. No, you're good. I'm actually looking through these.
We heard the bang. He heard the bang.
Yeah, I heard the bang. I knew it did sound like a car accident, so it was a car accident then.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you already know who was in the middle of that shit. Amalekites.
The guy that got hit was just standing there showing me the picture.
You know,
that's him, the guy in the red jacket in the doorway. It hit his car.
Oh, wow. To tell you brothers, and where I live, over here, Amalekites are the ones that cause accidents all day long. If you live in the town that I'm in, you're fucking, are
you in Lakewood?
Your insurance is off the rip. That shit is high as hell. Where if you live in another town, you might pay $40, $70 for insurance. You live in a fucking, in this town, you paying like $300 easy a month. Just because all these Amalekites can't drive. These motherfuckers think they riding horses and shit.
That guy in the red jacket, he got to catch the bus now. His car is all fucked up over there.
Man. Hey.
See how that goes?
He better get right. That happened for a reason.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's right. These Jakes better get out that lukewarm spirit. That's right. Too many lukewarm spirits out there, man. Very lukewarm spirits.
Gotta be hot or cold, man.
That's right. Got dudes sitting on their ass all day long. Absolutely. Niggas be sitting on their ass. Niggas be sitting on their ass so much that they got what do you call those? They got ass sores. You know, they got pimples on their ass and shit. From sitting down all day. That's right.
So Esau already knows if we know who they are.
Brothers in here funny as hell. Brothers going in. That's right. That's right. They use that light skin to drive further division amongst you. We ain't the same. Nah, look at me. You dark and I'm light. Niggas be stupid, bro. Oh, man. Willie Billy, no black. I'm no black.
You know, what was really funny, brother, is when you look at this tomorrow, or whenever you look at it again, you're going to laugh, but you was just talking about it.
Nah, no, that's the spirit. That's how the spirit work, man. That's how the spirit work for real.
And it came right up to you.
This is Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children. And when you go into Sodom, that's just plain stupid. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. And that was going, I'm pretty sure the brother posted that up when these people were fighting. You know, That's stupidity right there, man.
It really is.
That's just stupidness shit. Who gonna fight with their mom? Like, you know you're about to chip your mom up. Your mom ain't got nothing against you.
Yeah, but what kind of mom say I'm about to cut you?
Yeah, that's enough. Well, you know, that's how it be too. You know, we were from the ghettos. You know, that's an all tribes right there. You got the Judite moms and you get the Latino tribe moms. They all say, shit, I'm about to cut you. You know? Boy, you know, they got a pan, a pot, a switch in their fucking hand ready to fuck you up. You know? And a lot of that comes from, you know, us getting our asses whooped when we was young, which is actually, it is allowed. Matter of fact, let me get that. It tells you that in the scriptures. He that withdraw the rod of correction. This is Proverbs 22:15. Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him. You see, and a lot of these kids growing up, they got their ass whooping. They have some type of you know, problem with their father, their mother. You know, I actually got my ass whooped heavy back when I was young, you know, but I actually never used that shit against my parents or anything like that, you know, because honestly, you know, I found out through the scriptures is allowed, which that explains why Esau disallowed it in these times, because now if you whoop your kid's ass, what they do, they call fucking DYFS on your ass. You know, they'll be having social services at your fucking house real quick, you know. Your kid can't come home with a fucking, I mean, go to school with a bruise or anything like that, you know. But that rod of correction, that ass whooping is what actually corrects you. That's why it's called the rod of correction, you know, because your ass ain't gonna do that shit again. That's for damn sure. And that was gonna be my point, you know. I never used that against my parents because when I got my ass whooped growing up, shit, I made sure I ain't do that shit again. You know, I went through some heavy ass whoopings, man. I'm talking about, you know, man, ass whoopings like butt naked, skinned, in front of friends, all that shit, you know. That shit is no joke. But I ain't do that shit again. That's for damn sure. You know, so that's actually something that these children are missing today. These children are missing a fucking ass whooping and a half, man. You know, if these children today would get an ass whooping, a lot of these kids would be more in fucking order, man. But because the society, you know, disallows that, these kids are, you know, in that mode where they just do whatever the fuck they want. Ha ha, you can't touch me and I'll call the police on you. How you gonna call the police on your own, you know, your own dad and your own mom, man? They're only looking out for you. Whenever you get an ass whooping, it's because you did something wrong. You're not about to just get an ass whooping for the hell of it. Although some people have gone through that because maybe their mom and dad is a drunk and shit like that, you know, and they just be overboard with shit. But at the end of the day, an ass whooping is to correct you, man. And you're not going to do that over and over again, you see? So this place is actually, you know, missing ass whoopings. Another scripture says those that withhold the rod of correction are, let me get that. Those that withhold the rod of correction. Yep. This is Proverbs 23:13. Withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. He ain't gonna die. Ain't no parent about to just beat your ass all the way to the point where you fucking unconscious and dead, you know.
Shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't, you know. Again, if that does happen, that means that was judgment, first of all. And two, that means your parents is off the fucking hook. Off the hook. Them niggas in some heavy ass drugs right there, you know. But at the end of the day, when you withhold that correction, man, all right, there's another one that goes with that too, hand in hand. Let me see. See if I can bring it out. Proverbs 23:13. There's definitely another one that goes hand in hand with that. Proverbs 23:13. Let me see what I can find in here. Cross-reference. Yep. Proverbs 13:24. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chasteneth him be times, you see? And that's why we're chastised constantly, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is our father, and we're considered as sons to him, right? Did he not say that if we don't get chastised by him, we are considered as bastards? We are considered fatherless, all right? Meaning that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not dealing with you, all right? So that's why our people constantly get chastised, man. We get a smack in the face of reality all the time, man. But those are just chastisements, and it tells you in the scriptures not to despise the chastening of the Lord. Because at the end of the day, it's all to what? Try you, all right? To correct you, you know, get you right and get you more humble, you know? Because we got to be humble in this truth for sure. So that happens to us a lot. You know, you get brothers that when they come into this truth, they get, you know, knowledge puffeth up. A lot of them, they get, you know, they get a little cocky when they get this truth. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will do something to chastise you and bring you down low, just to keep you in that right state of mind, to keep you humble, to have you remember, nigga, you still in captivity. You ain't in the kingdom yet, you know, and you're not guaranteed the kingdom yet, you see? So those things happen to us so we can be, you know, be meek and be humble, all right?
You're right. We're still in captivity.
That's right. Subject to payments to this day. Even the 60s, the Ephraimites and the Judah. Yeah, yeah. And as a matter of fact, the brother, the elder Gabar goes into that. And the Rhyme Lob too. You know how he talks about how in the 60s we were coming kind of together, you know, because you had the Black Panthers, you had the the brown berets, something like that. You know, in that time there was a lot of standing up with our people towards the society, you know. But the thing was that they never came together as one people. They stood up for the right things, and they were on the right track of realizing that the government was oppressing them, that the so-called white man was the oppressor, but they never combined themselves together to go against this damn devil. Instead, they stood up, but they were still at beef and at war with each other, you know. But see, now we're no longer in that state of mind. You know, we still are, but, you know, a lot of people are waking up to this truth. So, you know, we're realizing that, yeah, we are all the same people, man. This is Romans 12:10. Be kindly and affectionate with one another. Yeah, that was brought out before. That's the spirit. I'll bring it out. Be kindly affectionate with one to another with brotherly love, in honor, preferring one another. You see, gotta be kind to each other, man. All right, comforting each other with these words. That's right. That's right. Hip hop was created by Ephraim, Judah, and Benjamin. That's right. That's why they're always the top tribes in music. You see, and that's why they pretty much all copy each other, and ultimately it all comes from Judah first. You know. That hip hop really came out of Judah, you know, and everybody else followed. And everything is the creation of everything that's created comes from us first anyway. That's why it tells you in what is that? At Matthew or Isaiah, you know, that we are the former of all things. Let me get that real quick. This is Jeremiah, Slakia. Jeremiah 10:16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. See, we are the former of all things, and that's why we have the salt of the earth, man. We are the salt of the earth. All right, we that flavor, man. We put flavor in everything. Without us in this society, this place is one fucking dry ass turkey, man. Dry ass turkey. Got no motherfucking juice in that shit at all. No flavor whatsoever. That should be like a dry ass turkey. That should be like a dry ass dinner coming from an Edomite with no seasonings. You know, you just taste and put that shit in your mouth. You're like, where the fuck is the taste in this shit? You know? But we are the flavor to the earth, man. We are the salt. All right? We're the best at everything that we do. You know? The best. We are the best inventors, the best doctors, the best athletes, the best musicians. You know, everything starts with us, man. That's right. That's right. Ooh, beautiful scripture. First John 4:20. If a man say, I love Yahweh and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love Yahweh whom he has not seen? Ooh, fire right there. That's flames. You see? So how can you say you love Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah and not love your brothers, man? And again, you got people in camps like that, man. People in this ministry that claim to know Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, know these scriptures, but they have quarrels against their own brothers, man. They have problems with their brothers. You see? So you a liar. All right? You're not a true man of the Lord. Beautiful scripture, though. I was thinking of that later before, but I didn't remember where it was at. Not in those lines. There's another one similar to that too. But beautiful. See, iron sharpeneth iron, man. This is John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. You see? Love, man. We got to have that love for one another, man. Oh, shit. What's up, Jasmine, Patrick, Flora Hubbard, Emma Fisher? Oh, shit. They in the house? These robots taking over my live feeds, man. Megabyte me. This is John 13:35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. That's right. That's how they're going to know in these last days that we are the true men of the Lord. Because when they see the rest of these brothers out here fighting one against another, all right, but they see us all in one sync helping each other, which that's one of the biggest reasons why these devils, they can't stand that we have opened our eyes to this truth, because they expected us so bad to be at the bottom and fighting against each other like they've always had us doing. But now we're no longer doing that. Now we're all coming together as one, and that's the most dangerous thing that can ever happen, man, with Israel. It's us coming back to our power and coming back together as one, man. We're powerful like that, man. All right. And that's why there's a lot of shit going on right now, with them trying to break us up, break us down, and all that, because they don't want to see that power. All right. That's right. Esau set that up to happen, giving the woman work over men, and women become heads of house. That's right. That's right. That goes into, you know, the woman that I will create a new thing on earth, that the woman should come pass over a man, you know, going back all the way to the Garden of Eden. You know, you have this devil that gave these women that top spot, you know, and have been doing it ever since. And that's why they think they're in that top spot. You know, Ecclesiasticus 25:22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and impudence and much reproach. You see? Exactly. So when a woman thinks that she's over the man, all right, it's going to cause a lot of controversy, man. It's going to be a lot of anger in that household, because the man can't do what he want to do as being that head. You see? Ecclesiasticus 9:1. Be not jealous over thy wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. Beautiful. You see? Can't be jealous over your woman. You know? Y'all gotta be on the same page too. You know, you gotta be all in sync. You know, when the man is running as the head of the household, all right, your whole family's in sync. You know, that's one thing that's important. All right. When you're that shit would have been beautiful to see this nigga do that willy and just fall off that shit. All right. But like I said, if a male is first of all, if a male is doing what he's supposed to as a head, all right, and doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, your whole household is going to be in sync. Your whole household is going to be in order. But the moment that the man is not in order, all right, and the man is not doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, your whole entire household is going to be out of order. And that's what happens today. You see? That happens in our households because our men are not right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So that's why they're all these men that are sinners, all right? They're given the portion of a wicked woman, you know? That's why the women are ruling over them. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. This is Isaiah 3:12, and it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. You see? So women rule over them. And what does it tell you in Proverbs 31 and I think it's like 3? It tells you, give not thy strength to a woman. You know? You can't give your strength onto a woman. All right? First John 4:7, beloved, let us love one another, for love is of Yahweh, and everyone that loveth is born of Yahweh, and knoweth Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You see? Again, having that love for one another in this truth, man. Important. Brother going in with those with that those scriptures. First John 3:11, for this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Exactly. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of ravishing going on in Haiti right now. I seen a crazy ass video from Haiti where a girl was walking down the street and niggas just pulled up on her and they just threw her ass in the car and that's it. You know that was done. You know she was being ravished. There was another one where a woman was walking down the street randomly. Oh no, Salakia. A man grabbed a woman in the middle of the street during the day and just started ravishing her right in front of the right there in the middle of the street, yo. He just told her to bend over and he just got up in there. That shit was crazy as hell, yo. I was like, what the fuck is going on over here? You know? And matter of fact, that just happened in brothers was talking about that. You had that shit happened on the train, man. Woman got ravished on the train and nobody did shit about it. Hey, look how fucking stupid Jake is, man. Motherfuckers out here be ready to quick as hell to pull out their phone. See, that's how you know these motherfuckers is done out here, man. People done out here, bro. In today's society, when something is wicked going on, instead of helping people and having that natural affection of helping people, all right, as human beings do, all right, having love for mankind, all right, these motherfuckers will pull out the phone. Who the fuck does that shit, yo? That's why I say in the scriptures that Israel, the whole head is sick, man. We sick in the head, bro. Sick in the head. Who the fuck getting raped in the middle of a train? Nobody else, but they pull out the phone, all right? Pull out the phone and say, all right, I'm going to record this shit. I'm going to leave this with a star in my photos. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Not a lot of people over there today. It's a beautiful day today, too. A lot of people over there. This is Proverbs 18:24. A man that has friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Ooh, ooh, juicy. That's a new one. Well, it's not a new one, but forgot that one. Ooh, nice, beautiful. This is Proverbs 19:4. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. Exactly. Oh, did I not post that up? My bad. I meant to post it up. Beautiful. Beautiful. John 15:13. Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. And that's what we're doing. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua considered us his friends. So we're laying our lives down for Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. You see? All day long. We're ready to die for Yahweh Shah and his truth. Because we're ready to lay down our life, man. True friends will do that. Beautiful, though. John 15:14. Ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. See? Beautiful. We're about to bring it up again. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord does, but I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. Whew. Beautiful. Beautiful. Why? Because we're friends of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And friends, true friends, tell each other their darkest secrets. Tell each other their secrets. You see? That's why we are given the secrets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Surely he would do nothing but reveal his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. All right. This is 3 John 1:14. But I trust I shall shortly see thee, and we shall speak face to face. Peace be to thee. Our friends salute thee. Greet the friends by name. Yep, bring this one out again. All right. Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Beautiful. James 2:23, and the scripture was fulfilled which saith, Abraham believed Yahweh, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? Those that believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we're going to always be considered as friends. Deuteronomy 8:5, thou shalt also consider in thine heart that as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, thy power chasteneth thee. Beautiful. That's right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick in Hebrews. I believe it's in 12, Hebrews 12. Oh shit, you scared me, dog. 12 and 6. 12 and 6 in Hebrews. For whom the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. Let's go into that word scourgeth. All right. It says to scourge. Mm. When you go into the root word of that, it goes into mastics, and it says a whip, scourge. Metaphorically speaking, a scourge or a plague. See, we constantly smacked up with plagues all day long, man. Yep. A calamity, misfortune sent by Yahweh to discipline or punish. You see, we are constantly being disciplined and punished, all right, to get right with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So just like I said before, when you got your ass whooped by your parents, did you not do that shit again? So pretty much you get scourged, you get chastised, you get punished, so you don't have to do that over and over and over again. You know? By our people, the type that'll they love them ass whoopings. They love getting whooped. So they keep doing the same shit over and over again. You know? Beautiful. So going back, all right, it says, if ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. And what son is he who the father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. You see? So if you're not being chastised by the Lord, that means he ain't dealing with you. You know? When you are constantly walking in the wicked way, all right, you're not going to be chastised. Why? Because you got hella demons on you. When you got 1,000 demons on you, ain't not going to be bothering you. You already got hella demons on you. But when you come into this truth, that's why it says in Ecclesiasticus 2:1, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. See, that's when the true chastening comes. That's when the true demons come out and fuck with you. All right? Because now you're going to be tried in this truth to see if you're worthy of this truth. You see? All right? Oh, look, that's the spirit. Brother brought it right out after that. Beautiful. This is this is Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we have gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? You see, constantly being corrected in this truth, man. It's like I didn't bring it up again. Hebrews 12:11. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I see what you did. You were supposed to put that one first. I'll read this though. For they verily for a few days chasteneth us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Y'all bringing out some fire up in here, boy. That's right. Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The Lord, thy power has chosen thee to be a special people above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. That's right. We are that royal priesthood, man. All right. And that's why we go through the things that we go through. Nobody else goes through the things that, matter of fact, let me get that out real quick. They are trouble. What the fuck this nigga talking to? Spirits out, boy. Yeah. Spirits is out today. They are not troubled like other men. That nigga crazy as hell talking to himself. This is Psalms 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. You see, these other nations, all right, they're not in trouble like our people are in trouble. They are never plagued like our people are plagued. You see, when we get plagued and we get chastised, man, we go through our tribulations. We go through things on a very high scale, man. You see, these other men, these other nations, all right, you got especially Esau, Edom. All right, you don't see a great example would be when these devils is killing our people. All right, when they're killing these damn niggas out on the street, niggas like that, that's over there talking hella shit. All right, when they got there getting killed and things like that, right? See, they get fucking massacred. They get the worst end of the shit stick. When Esau going through some shit, lightly, little slap on the wrist, you know, it might beat his ass for 2 seconds. Our people, they're about to have you in a chokehold for a whole fucking half hour, you know? They take it to the extreme on our people. So these other people, they don't go through the things that we go through. That's why it'd be funny when these motherfuckers be trying to compare themselves to us, man. You know? Oh, well, we went through the same thing you guys did. You be hearing that shit from these fucking Edomites and shit, or these other nations. We went through slavery like you did, you know? Like, come on, bro. Never. Never.
People like that young brother.
He ain't going nowhere. He be dead soon. He be dead or in jail soon. Yeah. Woo. Ecclesiasticus 28 and 9. A sinful man disquieteth friends and maketh debate among them that be at peace. Beautiful. Yeah, I love Ecclesiasticus, man. Ecclesiasticus, Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, that's a very heavy book of knowledge and wisdom, man. You could do videos on that alone. Beautiful. Our brothers, I went in, man. But hey, I'm gonna end it off on that note through the spirit. All right. So Lord willing, it was edifying. So with that being said, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakat Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone who rule well. Blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad. The Akim and the Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Rakasah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. To the next one, Shalom. The Water brothers for tuning in as always. The Water for the scriptures. Keep pushing, fighting the good fight of faith. The Water. Amen. And Shalom.